Welcome back guys. In this video I'm going to show you the best graphics settings to run Cyberpunk in GTX 1060 with complete smooth gameplay. You'll get between 55 to 70 FPS guys. Mostly it's gonna be between 55 to 65. The gameplay is pretty smooth, so I'll show you the best settings for that. Let's go. Before we proceed with graphic settings, first let's check out these few things in video. That is display, monitor, it's 0. If you have dual or triple monitors, then this is applicable, otherwise forget about this. VSync off, max FPS off. You don't want to have FPS limit, so keep this off. Windowed mode, not necessary, keep it in full screen obviously, as every gamer prefer full screen. Resolution 1080. My monitor is a 1080 monitor, so I'm using the 1080 resolution. Lastly, HDR mode is none. Right, so now let's jump into the graphics settings. Okay, preset is custom. Texture quality you can have medium or high. I actually didn't see any difference. It all depends on the rest of the stuff here. You manually have to choose the appropriate graphic setting. So the basic ones: field of view 75, film grain on, chromatic aberration off, depth of field off, lens flare on, motion blur off. If you want to have motion blur, you can tweak it to low, but I don't like having motion blur, so I'll turn it off. And advanced, this is the important part guys. So you should see the settings that I have. It's mostly medium and low. So contact shadows off, improved facial lighting geometry on, anisotropy 8, local shadow mesh quality high, local shadow quality high, cascaded shadows range low, cascaded shadows resolution medium, distant shadows resolution low, volumetric fog resolution, volumetric cloud quality. These two consume a lot guys, so be cautious before you turn this to medium or high, alright, or maybe ultra. Right, so volumetric fog resolution low and cloud quality medium, alright, and max dynamic decals high, screen space reflections quality, that is actually very important guys. It looks good if it's on high, but obviously if you need a smooth gameplay you'll have to sacrifice a few things, unfortunately. So keep this to medium. Subsurface scattering quality high, ambient occlusion off, color precision medium, mirror quality medium, and lastly the level of detail high. Ray tracing, this is actually not necessary. If you read that up there, enables lighting, shadows and reflections using ray tracing technology, requires a DXR ready graphics card. That applicable only if you have that graphics card. Lastly, the resolution scaling, the first one DLSS off, dynamic fidelity FX CAS, this one off, static fidelity FX CAS, this one on. And lastly the resolution scaling guys, you have to keep this at 75. Most people prefer 100, but I've tried, so obviously I prefer that too. But if you turn it up to 100, the gameplay, the FPS drops guys. You'll not get a smooth gameplay, so keep this at 75. Alright, so these are the best graphic settings guys to run Cyberpunk in GTX 1060 6GB card. The gameplay is pretty smooth with this graphics guys. As I mentioned, up to 65 to 70 FPS I got during the gameplay. It's pretty smooth and it's so nice to see. You'll have a best gaming experience with these graphic settings if you have a GTX 1060. So stick to this. Don't try to change any of the settings here. There might be FPS drop. So yeah, this is all about the graphic settings for Cyberpunk guys. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification. So that's all from my end for now guys. Thanks a lot for watching. GamerZap out.